Vincenzo!
Right, welcome everybody. My name is Vincent. I'm here today with Paul.
My name is Paul McCauley, Life Coach Wales.
So yeah, going to do a video today. It's going to be about awakening our consciousness. You know, being free from the mental prison. Yeah.
Consciousness for me is being aware kind of thing. I had to be aware.
Yeah.
And be aware of me, if you like. Yeah, be aware of my habits, be aware of everybody else's being, if you like.
Yeah.
Before I become conscious, I was unconscious. I was asleep, if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So
Fire away, Vince. What's your interpretation on this?
So we need to come to a new understanding. You know, we all think positive and negative. Negative is bad, positive is good. We think pain and pleasure. Pain is bad, pleasure is good. Heaven and hell. Hell is bad, heaven is good. Yeah, right and wrong. Right is good, wrong is bad. Yeah, and this is what's keeping us asleep. Like, it's within this prison. Like, so what we need to understand is we need to understand that without the opposite doesn't exist. It's a duality. Yeah, heaven and hell are two different dimensions that operate in the same reality. Heaven and hell to me is a mind state.
Yeah,
it's
of course.
all about a mind state.
Yeah, it's in here, man.
Yeah.
I can be in the way I think. I can either be in heaven or I can be in hell.
Yeah.
Hell being the obstacle, or heaven being life is happening for me.
Yeah. So we need to understand the things that appear to be wrong or negative actually bring a lot more value into our life than the positive. Because if we always striving for positive, we want to feel good all the time, and that's the illusion. It's an illusion you can't get, because what brings good and positive into our life is negative. Without the negative, we automatically lose the other one. It's called a duality. One does not exist without the other. Yeah. So we need to understand the importance of the things that we've always wanted to get rid of and we've always wanted to avoid. Yeah, so when we can awaken to this and we can see this, then we can become free from this old matrix, this old way of thinking. Because everyone is trained to think like this. You know, everyone is being conditioned to think in this way from a young age. Either on TV, social media, the news, it's all a program. And this old program, it does not serve us today. You know, we want to become free from this old program because it's keeping us in prison mentally. And when we can see the value in things that we appear to be negative, appear to be wrong, appear to be not nice, then we can change the label we stick on them things, and we can even stick a positive label on the stuff that appears not to be nice, not to go right, the negative. And when we can stick a positive label on that, then we can become grateful for it. And when we become grateful for it, we drop our resistance, and that puts us in a totally different mind state. When I'm happy when I see the value in the negative, I become happy for it. I can be happy even though I'm feeling negative. I can be happy even though I'm feeling sad because I see the value in the sadness. I can be happy for when things go wrong because I see the value in when things go wrong. You know, and it's being awakened to the value in these things is what's setting me free. You know, need to be free from this, because this is where the pain is coming from. Reality in its purest form is neither good nor is bad. It just is. The problem is created in here. When I label stuff as good or bad, mentally label everything in my life as good or bad, positive or negative, yeah? And I attach meaning to things. And this is where all the pain comes from, is in here. It's not from the reality itself. It's created within the mind, yeah? Two people, me and you now, a really bad event could happen. You could see it as a gift, yeah, and you'd be fine, and I could see it as something and let it destroy me because of how I see it, my perception of it. So that shows to us that the problems doesn't exist in reality; it exists in our mind. Because we can both experience the same thing, but have two totally different reactions to many things. One's a positive reaction, and one's a negative reaction. Yeah. So perception is absolutely everything.
Very well explained, Vince. I mean, for me, as you were speaking, what was going through my mind is that, you know, for for me to not do something, I have to observe something, you know. So in the event that, you know, I see something untoward happening, if you like, something that's really painful, for me to not do that, I have to observe it.
Yeah.
So if you like, you know, so although, and when I observe it, I have to have pain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you like, it's like I observe something that I label bad. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. That's okay. It's like I feel the negative emotion for that, for whatever's gone on. Let's say murder, for example. It's like if somebody got murdered. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to murder people. So, I mean, for me to have some emotional pain about seeing that is perfect, if you like, for me not to murder people. Yeah. And I mean, so really, if you like, you know, somebody has to do it for somebody else not to do it, kind of thing,
Yeah.
you know. And so there's a way, if you like, which sounds really extreme by you, but there's a way of me being grateful, if you like, for all the bad that I see in this world. Yeah. Because that chaos, if you like, creates order. I think
Yeah.
lots of people have heard of that now, that the chaos creates order and order creates chaos. Yeah. So for me, there's a way of being grateful, if you like. Ultimately, you know, I have to be careful of me not being selfish, kind of thing, because it's great that I can learn off other people's mistakes, and but it'd be pretty selfish, if you like, to you know, not allow other people to learn off my mistakes. So there's a way also of looking back at my own behavior, my own mistakes, and thinking, well, do you know what? I'm sorry, I don't want to, that's great, and I'm sorry that I had bad behavior, because obviously I want to feel the negative emotion, because I don't want to be doing it again, kind of thing. But there's also a way of being grateful of it, that I've done it now, and now I've felt that negative emotion, I am going to do it again.
Yeah.
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 So there's good and bad in absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you focus on, you find.
Yeah. It's like health and safety, isn't it? You know, we're all glad all this health and safety is in place, but someone's had to go out and get hurt in order for that health and safety to be in place.
Exactly.
Otherwise, we would not know. It's
Yeah.
it's not automatically assumed that we already know.
Yeah.
You know, because somewhere along the line, it had to happen first to someone in order for it not to happen to me. And if it didn't happen to them, then it happened to me.
We all want to know not what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want to do it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And there's not enough time. There's not enough time to go out and get everything wrong, in order for me to get it, in order to find out what's right.
That's right.
I learn off other people's wrongs in order for me to get right, which then progresses me a lot quicker.
Yeah,
because I just wasted my whole life getting everything wrong because I wouldn't know what was wrong. I only know what's wrong because I've learned off other people, and other people have got it wrong, and all these different things have happened, and that's my gift.
And I've done my fair share of getting it wrong, man, I can tell you
Yeah,
now. Yeah. But in getting it wrong, I learned how to get it better. I wouldn't say right, but I learned how to get it better, and I'm still learning today, Vince.
Yeah.
You know. So, and again, in this video, the way I look at this video, if I've got this video wrong, kind of thing, then there's an opportunity for you to learn again how I've got it wrong today, you know. But at least I'm taking action, I'm doing something, because I think personally, yeah, you know, taking no action is bad action.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course, yeah. You know, and we're just sharing our truth. You know, I'm not saying I'm right in any other way, but what I'm saying is I'm sharing my truth, and if someone can show me a better truth, then I'll have that better truth.
This
all
is
day
the
long.
best life I've had, Vince.
Yeah.
From this understanding, this thinking, the best life I've ever had. I can't buy it. You know, Vince,
can't buy
I
it.
can't buy this. I've
No.
had money, I've had fast cars, I've had all this, I've had beautiful women, I've had all the exciting stuff. It did not light me up like this. You know, this is an awakening, guys. This is what, you know, I have a better vision, if you like. I can see the good that comes out of absolutely everything. That's amazing, Vince. People say you can't see the good that comes out of absolutely everything. Try it yourself. I'll ask you a question, kind of thing. You know, sorry, not ask you a question. This habitual question to ourselves. We walk around saying, why is this happened? Why is that happened? Stop asking why. Ask what good come out of it. Ask what good come out of any bad situation. Ask and you shall receive. And when you ask what good comes out of something, that's your answer will be.
Yeah.
You receive the answer for what you ask, what you focus on. When you ask what good comes out of it, that will be revealed. And when that is revealed, you will be grateful.
Yeah.
I had to have a little bit of help to get me going with this, Mike.
Yeah, definitely.
At the beginning, for me, asking what good come out of it, my answer back was nothing, Paul. Nothing.
Yeah.
But that's not true. I needed a little bit of help just to get me in the right direction. And I shut my mouth after this, but this was really important to me. Einstein, the most greatest quote that he ever quoted was, the biggest decision, so it's a decision, mind, that's what Einstein said. He said, a decision whether or not, the biggest decision man will ever make is whether or not, so there's a choice, he sees this universe, from a hostile point of view or a friendly point of view, that is a decision. The whole universe, not just a little bit of it, that is a way of seeing apps, and that's Einstein, man. So anybody who's a little bit doubtful about this kind of thing, have a think what Einstein said. Because and put it to the test. Ask what good is coming out.
And people don't. What's the most value today? You could give me the money, you could give me the women, the business, you could give me everything. If I ain't got a good mind state, then it's all worthless.
I tell you what, Vince.
It's worthless.
If you got the car, if you have got all the money in the world and got them everything, you've got everything material. Let me tell you now, you can't enjoy that on your own.
You can't.
So if nobody likes you, Vince, you're going to be on your own. And if you are on your own, you're going to swim off your island, if you like, to make connection. Because you can't be happy on your own. You can't. You can't. I don't believe, unless we're sharing kind of stuff, we can't be happy.
Of course. We're only happy.
Imagine having a Lamborghini, man, and driving around an island on your own all the time. By the end of the day, you'd be pissed off with it. You'd get rid of the we'd like make some fire out of it or something. It's just, unless I got somebody to share the experience with. It's not worth anything.
Unless I got a good mind state as well, and I'm good in here and I'm good in here, no matter what I have, it's not going to be worth anything. In here and in here is worth more than diamonds and gold. I can promise you that. Because if I'm good in here and I'm good in here, I'm not going to age so quickly. I'm going to be free from stress. I'm going to be free from developing diseases, which I could, or mental health problems.
Never guess he was 21, would you, huh?
So it's important to remember, in here and in here is worth more than diamonds and gold, and people do not value it. They don't value it because it doesn't come in a material possession. Trust me, in here is worth way more than any diamonds, any gold in the world. Trust me. So thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you too, Paul.
Thank you, Vincent. And guys, if anybody's guessing why Vincent, it's not so much Vincent is tall, is that I'm sat down. You just can't see the chair. Hey guys, have a great day.
You
good to be here. Thank you.
Please like, share and subscribe.